Hello guys, so you may be confused why I am saying how to make a VR in Rec Room. This is very confusing because, well, Rec Room is an already VR supported game. So basically, let me just get off my seat real quick. So basically, a couple of my friends figured out that you can, I don't have any invention saved of it, but I can show you just by making it. So, to make it, what you'll need is a cube. Let me just do something real quick. I need to sort my camera. So, you'll need a very cool cube. This is very detailed. Doesn't really matter. You can make it look like a VR headset. This is going to be our box. This is going to be our VR headset that we put on our head. So, after you make that, after you make your VR headset, you can make it look like anything else. I will be making an invention of this. So now, when you are done making your headset, you can, go into props. You want to go to dynamic. No, I mean, you want to go to toys. In toys, you will find the RC car. You want to spawn that in. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it is not. Make sure it doesn't do that. Make sure the car is straight. So we won't be using the car right now. Just fix your car. Make sure it is straight. Use Good Snap. Good Snap. See that at the top? Yeah, I don't have good camera angles, but that doesn't matter. You can still see it. So now that we've got the car and remote, that's better. So now that we've got the car and the remote, we want to get the no. Careful, if you're trying to grab something off the floor, always freeze the floor. I don't know why they don't automatically freeze it, but it's annoying. You always pick it up by accident. So you wanna get the remote, this remote for the car. Then you want to put it on there, right? Put it on there. You don't actually need the box, but it makes it look cool. It makes it look better. And if you move it in like this, make sure you can only see the buttons and the screen. You don't want to see this. So if you really want to have like an actual full VR headset in Rec Room, you want to scale it up. You want to scale it so all that's visible is the screen in that box. Now, the buttons will still be sticking out, but you'll be like that. I think you know where this is going. So basically, when you pick this up, you can do this. You can, look into it. And then you can freeze it. I'm gonna edit the box because you don't want to just see buttons at the side of your screen because you'll be seeing them. So what you want to do is you want to get the clone feature. You can see that. Then you see, if it's doing this. I can't explain this properly. I've never done tutorials on my channel before, apart from Pixel Art. But that's, easy. So, if you get this box, you clone it out like that. Just press this little blue thing right here. This blue thing. And it should have two boxes. Now, if you get the manipulate tool on the bottom of your maker pen, it's a pink button that says manipulate. So now, if we manipulate this, there should be purple squares and purple cubes with stuff sticking out of it. And then you want to hover the laser pointer. You can see it, yeah. The laser pointer right here over one of those cubes, and then you hold down your trigger and you can manipulate it. So you can drag it in all different ways, but we want to drag it in to cover the button. You don't have to do this, but I prefer to do this because it looks better. So now, when you're done manipulating it, you could scale it as well, but it doesn't make a difference. And then you can do that. Then you can clone again. You hold down the thing, like the clone button. That's what I'm gonna call it, the clone button. And then you drag it over just like you did with manipulate. Drag it. And now you've got the VR headset done. Uh, one of my friends figured this out like a couple years ago. This was a long time ago. But yeah, they figured it out. I think it's pretty neat, so I'll be showing you how to do it. I was gonna show you how to do it, but I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, so that's why. I'll try and upload more. The reason why I haven't been uploading is because if you look at one of my past streams on PC, I was lagging a lot. I wasn't using my streamer cam, nothing was open. I was on simple graphics. And now I'm recording perfectly fine at like 100 FPS. I don't know why, with the streamer cam. So now, once you've got that, you want to freeze your VR headset box and make sure, I don't know if I said this, but freeze the controller for the car, because you're gonna need to use a gizmo. Don't worry, it's nothing complicated, it's really easy. I'm gonna be trying to make this more complicated, because right now it's in its early stages of VR in VR. Now, you can actually do stuff like this in Unity, because I'm pretty sure Rec Room uses Unity assets in the Maker Pen. They make Unity assets, they put it in the Maker Pen, and you can spawn them. If you don't know what Unity is, it's a great thing where you can make your own games. I tried making Unity games, but people were using like outdated versions of Unity, and I couldn't download it. So now you can done edit. Make sure this is frozen. Go to the purple button in the middle of all the buttons. Should say configure, and then configure the orange box. If you made it orange, it doesn't matter. Configure the box, not the controller. I can't speak. Then it should say physics mode. You can see that? Yep, physics mode right here. And then it should say environmental. You want to click on it, and it has decoration, physical, and sticky. You want to make it decorational. Because if you make it sticky, like, it won't work. I've tried to make it sticky multiple times with different methods, different ways, and it just doesn't work. I can't get it to work, and it won't work. Because this is a remote. The remote for the RC car, you need to grab it to see through the camera on the car. And I think you know where this is going. Well, probably not, because it is quite complicated. Like, it's really confusing how my friend managed to do this. Like, confusion. So now I've got this to be, if it's selected, unselect it with the yellow button at the top, or drop your Maker Pen. Either way works. So now it's frozen. Now all you need to do is go into create, go to your tab, and then you want to go to gadgets and gizmos. And you should see animation, clamp, look at gizmo, a piston, and a rotator. The one you want is the clamp. This will combine both the things together. Because right now, if we just unfreeze both of these and pick it up, you're only going to be able to pick up the remote. The remote won't be connected with whatever headset you made. So now, when you spawn it, everyone knows how to spawn stuff, right? When you spawn it, you want to press wire. It's the dark gray button above recolor, which is a gray button. So you should see a gray, like a darkish gray beam coming out your Maker Pen now. And then at the top, this yellow bit, you want to clamp, you want to hold down your trigger on that, and you'll see a wire coming out of it. You see? You can see it. you'll see a wire coming out of it. And then you want to put this wire on the headset and then let go. And you'll see a red line going to the headset and it'll be clamped together. Don't know, it won't be clamped together yet. So now, basically, what the clamp gizmo does, the main body is the thing you're gonna grab. Like, say, if I wire this main body to the floor, and I wire this top to all the walls and the ceiling, basically, you pick up the floor and it moves everything, but you can't pick up the walls or the ceiling. Now, we want to hold the wire thing, the line, over the main body, and then you want to hover over the controller, because that's the thing you're gonna grab, and then let go. If you have problems wiring, I don't know. I'm not a I'm not a. I'm. Never mind. So now, when it's clamped, it's good. Don't touch it. Don't unfreeze it yet. It's still not working. What you need to do, is you can unfreeze your car. Oh, well, I didn't even tell you to freeze it, but you want to move it above. So you want to move it like that, and you want to move it above. I forgot another step, but we don't really need it. If you in this base room, you'll see. So now that we've put the car, make sure it is still selected, because if it's not selected, it will fall down, and then you have to grab it and recenter it and all that. So now, when it's above, make sure it's centered. Now it's centered. And now, what you want to do is, I don't really know your height. You don't need to measure your height. You can make this any height. So now, we want to move it all the way up above the roof, ceiling, thing. I don't know. So make sure it's above the ceiling, and I think make it so it's above the ceiling as much as this is above the floor. That makes sense. So I'll be right back after I put this above the thing. So now it's above. We want to freeze it. I'm gonna go freeze it in place. Make sure you didn't do anything before that. You want to go up, and there you go. It's frozen. Now, if we get the wire thing again, you want to wire the yellow tip of the clamp gizmo to the car that you moved up there. And now we can unfreeze everything. We need to freeze the gizmo. And now, if we pick up the thing, you can see it's a screen in there. Then if you put it to your face, it's kind of like a VR headset. And then you move your hand with it. You need to use your hand. It's pretty cool, but don't do that. Otherwise, that'll happen. Like if it's laying down flat, you'll see the car. You can scale the car if you want to, but that's an extra step, and I'm too lazy. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye.